Good evening. These are the answers for the bar modeling questions. Number one, Divine had 17 marbles and Levi had 12. They gave away 20 of their marbles altogether. How many marbles do they have left? So we have Divine having 17 marbles. That's a bar for Divine. Divine 17. And Levi had 12 marbles. 12. So before we can continue, we realize that Divine 17 and Levi's 12 needed to be combined. 17 plus 12 equals 7 plus 2 make 9, 1 and 1 make 2. 29. So combined, Divine and Levi have 29 and they give away 20. So 29 take away 20 would leave you with 9. Okay, so this bar here, this is very simple, but we're starting with the very simple and graduating to higher. So this here is 29, and 29 take away 20 would leave you with about 9, with exactly 9, not about 9. Next question, 125 children took part in a spelling bee. There were 54 girls. How many more boys than girls were there? So we have 125 children. Wait, 125 children. This is a total 125. Who took part in the spelling bee? There were 54 girls. How many more boys than girls were there? So let's draw a line across. This section here represent the 54 girls. So you can see from looking at the diagram that this section here, highlighter please, yes. This section here represents the boys. I'll put blue for boys and I'll put pink for girls. Great. If 125 was the whole 125, take away 54 will give us the number of boys. 125 take away 54. 5 take away 4, 1. 12 take away 5 is 7. So there are 71 boys. But the question isn't how many boys are there. There's how many more boys than girls were there. So 71 take away 54. Grouping here. 11 take away 4. 7. 6 take away 5. 1. There are 17 more boys than girls. Alexandrine collected 137 bottle caps. She collected 27 fewer bottle caps than Tejon. How many bottle caps did they collect altogether? This is Alexandrine's bar. She collected how many? 137. So this is Alexandrine. $137. She collected 27 fewer than Tejon. So that means Tejon had more. So remember, this is not drawn to scale. This extra here will represent the 27 more. So it means that, like Tejon, like Alexandrine who has 137, Tejon also has 137, but she has 137 plus 27. So let's add 137 plus 27. 7 plus 7 make 14. 3 plus 2 make 5, and 1, 6. 1 plus 0, 1. So Tejon has 164 bottle caps. How many do they have altogether? So these here are Tejon's bottle caps. And we know Alexandrine has 137. So 137 plus 164. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 3 plus 6 equals 9, plus 1 make 10. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Together they have 301 bottle caps. Divide 40 grapes between Kyla and Denise so that Denise receives 10 more grapes than Kyla. Alright. So Kyla receives, we're starting with the total. The total is 40 grapes. That's the total. 40 grapes. That's a 40. And you're taking that 40 and dividing it unequally between Denise and Kyla. Who receives more? Denise receives 10 more. Denise receives 10 more. So the balance, which is this area here, the balance is to be shared equally. This here is the unequal amount. So what you actually do is take out the 10 from the whole. We have 40, take away 10, which leaves us with 30. And now we divide that 30 into 2 equal parts. I'm going to draw the bar to represent it. So we have 30 being shared equally between Kyla and Denise. Kyla gets some out of that 30. Denise gets some out of that 30. They each get half out of that 30. How much is half of 30? 15. 15. But Denise doesn't only get this 15. Denise gets the 15 here plus the 10 more that we spoke about earlier. Let me undo that. Let me redo that. No. Okay. Sorry about that. So back to what we were saying. Denise gets 15 also, but she gets 15 and she gets 10 more. So 15 plus 10 equals 25. What did the question ask us? They just ask you to divide the grapes so that Kyla and Denise receives whatever. So your answer should be Kyla's share, which is 15, and Denise's share, which is 25. To be sure that we are correct, we need to add 15 to 25. 5 plus 5, 10. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. We are correct. Does Denise receive 10 more than Kyla? Yes, because 25 is 10 more than 15. In a game, again, Khalifa threw the ball 6 meters farther than Aaron. Calculate how far Khalifa threw the ball if the combined distance is 20 meters. So the combined distance is 20 meters. Combined. Khalifa threw the ball farther. So not drawn to scale. Khalifa threw the ball farther than Aaron. Calculate how far. And it's 6 meters farther. So sometimes you compare across, sometimes you need to compare where you put the bars one on top of the other. In this case, one on top of the other is better. So let's draw Khalifa's bar. Let's draw Aaron's bar. And this is the extra here, 6 meters. Had it not been for those 6 meters, they would have had the same distance. So let me put the names in. Khalifa. Okay, I need to hold down this device. And Aaron. Remember the combined distance is 20. So we say 20, take away the extra. What's the extra again? 6. 20 take away 6, which we know mentally is 14. So that 14 has to be divided equally between Khalifa and Aaron. Khalifa and Aaron. Alright? How do you divide 14 equally between two persons? Of course, one gets 7. So 7 for Khalifa, 7 for Aaron. So we're calculating how far Khalifa threw the ball. We can see here, Khalifa threw the ball 7 plus 6. What is 7 plus 6? 7 plus 6 equals 13. So it's 13 meters. Home, sand it down. Enter. A washing machine costs $1,500, $1,500, which is $800 less than a refrigerator. What's the total cost of both items? So, washing machine, washing machine, $1,500. It is $800 less than the refrigerator, so the refrigerator actually costs $800 more. So, not drawn to scale. Refrigerator. This is the $800 more. Had it not been for the $800 more, they would have cost the same amount. And you're seeing where we are using the separating line. Let me change the color to highlight it. The separating line to show you the extra amount. There are many different ways you can show the extra. This is just one way. So, what is the total cost of both items? We know the washing machine is $1,500. We're not sure of the cost of the refrigerator yet because we realize we have to add 15 plus 8. Of course, we can do it mentally. 1,500 plus 800 equal 2,300, 2,300. The total cost of both items, this is just the refrigerator's cost. So the cost of both items is the cost of the washing machine plus the cost of the refrigerator. What is the cost of the washing machine? 1,500. What's the cost of the refrigerator, 2300. So adding 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 5 plus 3, 8, 2 plus 1, 3. $3,800. Kaylee has 78 fidget spinners and 130 yo-yos. She sells some yo-yos and is left with 159 fidget spinners and yo-yos. How many yo-yos, I did have an S there before, did she sell? Kaylee has 78 spinners and 130 yo-yos. Okay. We have spinners, which are 78. SPINNERS, 78. Yo-yos, which are more. Yo-yo, which is 130. She sells some yo-yos and is left with 159 fidget spinners and yo-yos. She sells some yo-yos, so it's only yo-yos that leave her. Yo-yos. And is left with 159 fidget spinners and yo-yos. Great. Now, the question is, how many fidget spinners and yo-yos did she have in the start? We know it's 78 fidgets. The question says it right here. We know it's 78 fidgets and 130 yo-yos, but we never found the total. Let's find it now. 78 fidget spinners and 130 yo-yos. 8 plus 0, 8, 7 plus 3, 10, 1 plus 1, 2. So she has 208 combined. So that's 208 fidget spinners and yo-yos. F plus Y equals, I don't want it to look like a algebra. I mean just fidget spinners and yo-yos, okay? 208. Great. But now she has 159 fidget spinners and yo-yos. She had 208 before, but now she has 159. So we can tell how many what did she do? She sold. She sold some. So 208, undo, cancel. 208 plus, minus 159. 8 take away 9 cannot, we regroup. Sorry. 18 take away 9, 9. 9 take away 5, 4, 1 take away 1, 0. So this means what? If at the beginning she had 208 fidget spinners and yo-yos combined, and she sold some yo-yos and has 159 fidget spinners and yo-yos combined, it means that the number of yo-yos that she sold was 49. And that's the question. How many yo-yos did she sell? 49. Thought there was another part. Alright, moving along. Home. In a basketball game, Roger, Nicholas, and Quinton scored 106 points altogether. Roger scored 15 more points than Quinton. So I'm going to draw. Yes. That's my color. Black. Yes.